Okay, this is the second time I made this video, and it's really weird because in the process of me making the video the first time, like my computer just starts doing this weird stuff, like stuff starts trying to download that I didn't even click on ever. And it's just a lot of weird stuff that started happening on this computer. So maybe there is something to the message that about the dreams that I'm having. Okay, so on to the dreams. So in the first dream that I had the night before last, I didn't really think anything of this dream until I had the dream last night that made me think of the dream I had the night before. So the night before last, I had a dream that I was in this freight yard. Well, I don't know what you would call it, but it's where they keep the trailers from the tractor trailers next to the water. So I guess you would call it a freight yard. I don't know. But I was there. The city looked like it was a city like New York, but I'm not sure. I didn't have any confirmation of where I was in the dream, but I do know that I was with the police force, and we were there to bust some criminals on some criminal activity that was supposed to go down in this freight yard. We're going to call it a freight yard just for the sake of video because I still don't know what it's called. But anyway, so right before we're about to bust through the gates to, go catch them, I look up and there's the tsunami. It's a tsunami about to crash, a tsunami wave about to crash down onto where we are. And I'm like, oh. And then I wake up. So, like I said, I didn't think anything of that dream. I just woke up and I was like, well, maybe it was something in my subconscious. So I kept it moving. But then last night I had a dream. I don't remember the beginning of the dream or the end of the dream, but I do remember in this particular part of the dream, I'm walking down this twisty hallway, and the sides of the hallway are painted like this aqua blue color. And in the painting, in the wall, like it was, I don't know if it was painted on or what, because it didn't look painted on, but it's so hard to describe this. I wish I could just take my mind, like my memories out and like put them on display so you can see what it looked like. But let's just say it was painted on. So it looked like someone had painted like this city submerged in water. Like it was different aspects of the city. Like, at one point I remember seeing a woman who looked like she was reaching up and her face was horrified and the bottom half of her was just submerged in water. Then I remember seeing a couple of tall buildings, a couple of skyscrapers. You can only see the top of them coming out of this water. I guess the aqua blue paint represented the water. And it was just images like this all throughout this hallway. And that dream is what made me think of the dream from the night before last, because I'm like, okay, I had a dream that the tsunami wave was about to hit a city, and then I had a dream that I'm looking at the aftermath of the wave hitting the city. I don't know. I hope that there's no tsunami that hits the city. Let's just put it that way. But I had this dream. It was weird. It could mean something totally different. It might not mean anything about a wave. It might just mean something about a coming destruction. But I just wanted to share it with you guys, especially because I don't know. I know that there are men and women of God out there that have been given the gift of interpretation, and maybe hearing the dream, you'll hear Holy Spirit speak to you about what it could possibly mean. Or it can mean nothing at all. Who knows? It just was weird enough for me to share it with you guys. I wish I could remember the beginning and end of the second dream, because I know it was something significant. I keep seeing myself walking through, like, you know how they have like the festivals and stuff, and they have vendors on both sides of the path and you can stop there. I keep seeing that, but I can't remember how I got to the hallway. or what happened when I left the hallway. I guess maybe it was only meant for me to pay attention to that hallway, just like it was only meant for me to pay attention to that tsunami wave, because... All right, well, that's all I got. Hope you guys are having a blessed morning so far, and I look forward to talking to you again. Shalom.